can
Okay.
see, let food
Right.
be thy medicine.
I would like to say first, friends, our family, our mummies, our daddies, our uncles, our aunties, our brothers, our sisters, our cousins, our adopted. Welcome all to the show. Yeah. Now remember one thing: we are pushing hard. We're pushing hard, and how we're pushing hard is because we say, "Let thy food be thy medicine," and that is what we want. We want you to have food as being the power to your destiny. Yeah. Now our vision is to move the movement back to healthy home cooking. Our mission is to utilize cooking to inspire people to eat better, live better, and achieve the lifestyle they desire. Now I'm going to bring Sharon in. Sharon's going to introduce the team.
Okay.
Sharon is before I bring Sharon in, Sharon is massive. Sharon is massive. Look, this young lady, she's younger than you think. She's even younger than she looks. She's even younger. No, no, I'm only joking. I'm only joking.
Yeah, all
But
right. Okay,
Sharon
Tony.
is the head, is
I
the head,
appreciate it.
is the head of the Health Restore program. And the Health Restore program is restore your health in 30 days. You can restore your health in 30
Yes.
days. And that's what Sharon is. Sharon, introduce your team, please, Sharon. Over to you.
Okay, all right. As Mr. Tony has kindly said, I'm heading this Health Restore program, this wonderful program that some of you on, some of you are about to be on, and some of you have completed. So it's great to have you around. And then we have Nikki, our coordinator, and she's the one who you have a lot of communication with, and she coordinates most of this program. So we work in conjunction. Then we have Jessica and Chef Rosemary, who are the chefs, the expert chefs on our Health Restore program. They're the ones that prepare the wonderful food for you if you join our Best Food Clinic. Now, I see something there, Tony Bello. You're also an accountant.
Oh, you know what? You know what? You know what? This is why I like live shows. We make
Yes,
mistakes.
yes,
Live is live.
yes. But
And
as we know,
I think we've got
Tony,
I think we've got a lot
Tony
of feed,
is
I think we've got a lot of feedback somewhere. So please can we lower the feedback, IT? Yeah. Live is live, so we make some mistakes. So
live
over
is
to you.
live.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
Tony is a master of multi-talent, multitask. That's why he's our accountant as well as everything else. And then we have somebody called Ayodeji Solomon. He's our accountant.
He's the real accountant.
He's
He's the real accountant.
he's a real accountant. Yeah, he's a bona fide accountant. He's very crucial in our organization. And then we have the wonderful Isaac, our IT manager, who
Yeah.
allows us to put everything together so that you receive all the great information in a most professional way. So thank you, Isaac. I know how to work behind the scenes. And then that's it. That's the team.
Then we
And
have
then
our Chef Rose. Chef
I
Rose is
mentioned
there.
I
Oh,
mentioned Chef Rose with Jessica,
okay, okay.
two
All right.
chefs. Okay.
All right.
Now, there are many people who work behind this team as well. So today, the topic is what? What's the topic?
Superfood for
Super
super
foods
you.
for super you, because you're
Ah,
all
man.
super people.
Can I hear
And
that?
we're going to be sharing.
Superfoods for
Yes,
super you.
indeed. We're
Guys,
going to,
guys, superfoods for super you. Superfoods
exactly.
for super you. That's a powerful one. So, yeah, so Sharon, over to you.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is share some wonderful experiences today, some wonderful knowledge, and it's an open conversation today. So please, if you have questions, do write into the chat area, and we'll endeavor to answer them as we go along. So don't be shy. I know people out there are not shy. So look forward to receiving your feedback. And this is a weekly session. So we'll be having these sessions every Saturday for now. And if you know of anybody who is interested, if you find that there's people who you believe would benefit from seeing something like this and being motivated, then please do invite them too. Okay. All
Okay.
right.
So we carry on, Sharon? Yeah?
Please.
Great, great, great. So IT, can you spotlight the speakers, please? Yeah. So just to let IT spotlight the speakers, please. So yeah, so we're pushing the show today. We've got Sharon, our head of the 30-day health restore. Any of you that haven't met Sharon yet, you need to come and meet Sharon because she's powerful, she's amazing, she coordinates all these things that are amazing. You got myself, my real title there now, yeah, and then also you have Nike and our nutritionist is on the show today. Now, look, you are super beyond your imagination. You have more in you than you can imagine. Guess what? What defines us is how much we use within us. What defines us is what we put within us. Yeah. So that is what makes us powerful. What we consume makes us even more powerful. Yeah. So we need to make sure we consume the right things. So really, this is what the show is about. It's about superfoods for super you. Okay. So
Yes.
just moving
Yes.
on to so really just moving on. Now, I love showing this slide all the time. I've showed this slide to you 100 times. And the reason why I show this slide to you 100 times is because we need to do something about it. We need to do something about it. And how do we do something about it? This is the question. How do we do something about it? And how we do it is, look, we remember this. In Nigeria today, the average life expectancy is 57 years old. That's not old, that's young. And the reasons why, the constituting factors are, some of them are one person's diagnosed with diabetes every 2 minutes. Terrible. We need to do something about it. High blood pressure. What puts 1 in 4 Nigerians at risk every day? Yeah. And the worst thing about it is 9 out of 10 Nigerians are probably unaware that they have it. So that's when we have slump. So guess what? Cancer, 10 Nigerians die every hour. Obesity, one in
Wow.
4 adults in Nigeria are obese, and 1 in 10 children are obese by the age of 4. This is unnecessary. Yeah. The power is in your food. You are superfood. So Sharon, is it unnecessary? Is it unnecessary?
I'm always surprised and shocked by these statistics. And I'm sure that if we did statistics this year, it will be higher than what we're seeing. But these are realistic statistics that should help us wake up and say, okay, there's time to do something about it through the power of food.
And Sharon, I'm happy that you put this together because what I'll say to you is, look, we say superfoods for super you.
Yes,
So
yes,
when you say superfoods for super you, this life expectancy should go up to a much. Listen,
yes.
we're designed to live over 100 years. Yeah. Some
Absolutely.
people, some people are celebrating when they get to 70. That's not a celebration. You're halfway. Yeah. Let's put the superfoods into super you and let's get the full distance. Yeah. So guess what? 57. And guess what? If you don't eat superfoods, guess what you eat?
Mhm.
Bad foods.
Yeah,
And guess what? Bad foods for bad you. So that's what I say.
yeah. Good
Okay.
point. Good point.
Okay.
Wow.
So really, you need to have, apart from your business goals, we all say we want to leave our legacy behind. We want to leave some land behind. We want to leave some house behind. Well, we want to serve our children. Look, the best you can do, the real estate you need to sort out first is yourself, your health, your internal health. That's the real estate. So what goals do you have and what plans do you have for your goals this year? This year. Some of you have started. Some of you are on a 30-day health restore. It's amazing. And we're seeing some great results in it. So I just want to say, this is my topic. I love this topic. I always say, look, stop living, feeding, and sleeping with your
With your
enemies.
enemies. Very
Now,
powerful statement.
now listen, nobody consciously lives, feeds, and sleeps with their enemies. But you know what? Unconsciously, we do that. Because you know why? Because diabetes is an enemy to the body. Hypertension is an enemy to the body. Cancer is an enemy to the body. High blood pressure is an enemy to the body. Cholesterol is an enemy to the body. But guess what? You're sleeping with it. You're waking up with it. Yeah? You're feeding it. And you know why you're feeding it? Because it's still there. It's there every day. That means it's getting stronger. And when you feed an enemy, it gets stronger. What this program is about is starving the enemy. And not only just starving the enemy, giving your body foods that prevents it, that makes sure it stays away. So that's what we call the power in the food. And you get more information. Those of you that have never seen one of our Salad Master presentations, you need to see that too, because that's a powerful presentation also. But this is about Health Restore, so we're going to move on. Sharon, do you want to say a few words just about this?
No, I think that you covered most of it, and it's a passion for all of us,
Yeah.
wanting you to stop doing what you're doing. If you're sleeping with your enemies, when I first saw this statement, I thought, I'm not sleeping with my enemies. And then when you break it down, you know that it's something that we don't even really know we're doing. So we're here to help you, support you, to make sure that you don't sleep with your enemies.
Exactly, exactly. So
Okay.
thank you, Sharon. Some of you are well aware of this information. Um, we want to get rid of disease. We want to make sure the body has no disease. This famous doctor, Dr. Otto Warburg, Nobel Prize winner in 1931 for cancer discovery, says no disease, no disease. Listen carefully, no disease, including cancer, can exist in an alkaline environment. Now, some of you are taking alkaline water, but some of you are taking alkaline water and you're taking acidic food. Now, I don't know whether you did chemistry because I did chemistry at school. When you mix alkaline with acidic, what do you get? Yeah, it's not too favorable. So really, this show is also going to share with you some alkaline food that you can have too. And remember, the Health Restore program has all the recipes there, which is there already designed by our scientists, our nutritionists, our medical doctors, so that you can get the best food to protect you against lifestyle diseases. Okay? So I'm going to bring in Sharon here. Sharon, just an update. I just want you to, because there may be one or two people on the show, and there may be some people on the show that want to know a little bit more about the Health Restore program and just an update of what's happening in the Health Restore program at the moment.
Yes, yes, of course. So we start, can you hear
Can hear
me?
loud and clear, loud and clear. Loud and
Can you
clear.
hear
Yeah.
me?
We can hear you loud and
Okay,
clear.
great. Okay, so we started this wonderful Health Restore program at the beginning of the year, and we are progressing and developing in leaps and bounds. So when you come on to this program, we are actually wanting to work towards having, can you hear me?
We can hear you loud and clear. We can hear you loud and clear. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Loud and clear.
Oh,
You can.
okay, all
Yes,
right,
yes.
because this is all right, great.
Yeah.
Okay, so please, whoever's on, don't hesitate to ask questions as we speak, just a reminder. So this Health Restore program is something that can take you into, as Tony has already mentioned, into a healthier, better you in this 2023 and there beyond. So it's not a program that you just do once. You can do it again and again and again. When you feel like that you need to be focused on the program and you've done your 30 days, you can do it again. It doesn't stop you. It's not a one-off situation. So what we are doing is helping you with your health plans. You'll know that you've got a health goal plan for your registration statement. And we work very much on wanting to improve.
Okay. I think we might have lost Sharon, but I hope you can see myself. Sharon's just gone off for a bit, but one thing that you can say. I hope you can hear me. Nod your head if you can hear me. One thing you can say is that just make sure. Yeah, you can hear me. Okay. One thing that we need to understand is the Health Restore did not come out of just coming at anything. It came out from scientific study. Now, the scientific study done to produce the Health Restore program and all those menus, all those dinners for 30 days came out of Dr. Neil Bernard. He's the founder of the Physician Committee on Responsible Medicine. And one of the things that he says is food for life. The Health Restore program came out of Food for Life. And what Food for Life has done is studied all the issues with all the lifestyle diseases by scientists and nutritionists and come up with a program that can help you reverse many lifestyle diseases. And that doctor, if you go on, he's written a number of books. Yeah. And the first book you can find out from him is How to Reverse Diabetes by Diet, by your food. Okay, so Sharon should come on soon, but I will carry on with what the slides that she's supposed to do. Now, you know, I I I know the times in Nigeria are not too nice for us. The economy might not be nice for us, but does it mean that our health should not be nice for us? Yeah, I think what we have to understand is make we need to understand the state of the economy should not be the state of our health. Just to let you understand, the state of the economy should not be the state of our health. I'm just letting Sharon on. Sharon, I've asked you to unmute. I hope that helps. The state of the economy should not be the state of our health. Now, the Health Restore programs, very simple. What happens is people have hypertension, people have diabetes, obesity, arthritis, fertility issues, cholesterol issues, that all these lifestyle diseases, yeah, have one thing in common. And the one thing they have in common is our food. So that means if we can eat the right food, then the body has an opportunity to repair itself. What happens is we don't give the body the food that it requires to repair itself. And that's one of the reasons why we have to be on so much medication. Yeah, medication is good, but you don't have to rely for your lifetime on medication. What should keep you alive? Should it be your medication that keeps you alive, or should it be your food? Yeah, it should be your food. Medication should be a temporary thing, and that's one of the things that we say. Okay. Um, Sharon, I've unmuted you, but I don't know whether you can, whether you're there. Sharon, I've unmuted you, but hopefully ask Isaac if he can do any further work for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe I'm on now.
You're on now. You're on now.
Yes, I love
Okay.
Wild.
Okay.
I love all this live business. The
You
network
know,
is
you know,
fluctuating, but
as
I'm
we
back.
say, life is life. Life is life. Because everything goes wrong, you don't have a chance to reverse. That's it. So,
That's it.
some of you have seen this chart before. I'm not going to spend much time on it. I'm very passionate about it. We've talked about the lifestyle. We've talked about this situation. Sharon, can you see what the arrow on the right? What does
It
it say?
says high level
Just
wellness.
that is what we're about, the Health
Yes,
Restore program. We're not here to give you just wellness, a high level of wellness. Yeah. What does it say on the left?
high level.
What does it say on the left hand side?
Unfortunately, premature death.
Young, it's terrible. And the reason why, look at the center point. What does it say in the center point?
Wow,
What does it say in the center point?
that's young.
What does it say in the center point? Neutral point. It says neutral point, doesn't it? Neutral point in the center point. Yeah. I think Sharon's going fluctuation off and on. Now,
It
look,
says neutral.
we
It
have a
says
choice.
neutral point.
There's a delay. We have a choice. Yeah. Now, what it is most of us in Nigeria are on this neutral point, and we tend not to do anything to ourselves health-wise unless we have illness. Why should we wait for illness for us to take action? That's being reactive, not proactive. And when we have illness, guess what? We move on to the medication side, the treatment paradigm. When you wait for illness, then you have to go for treatment. When you're proactive and you look and find out how can I stay well, that's when you move on further. That's when you get. So today is an awareness program. It's an education program. And if you get on the wellness paradigm, then you're made aware, you're educated like this every week, and you will grow and grow to a high level of wellness. Remember, wellness is not a destination, it's a journey. It's a journey that's sorted. So just moving on. Sharon, what do you see on your screen? We've got a great live show, so we've got a delay, so I'm going to help.
The network is fluctuating.
Okay, so can you see on the screen, 1 tablespoon of oil is 18 grams of fat, which is 163 calories. Do you know the average calorie intake for some people is around about 2,000 calories? Imagine 1 spoon of oil is already 163. Now, I want you to just think about it very carefully. In Nigeria, we have problems with high cholesterol. We have problems with high blood pressure. We have problems with hypertension. We have problems with heart disease. We have problems with diabetes. Yeah. A lot of these things are linked to the fats, the bad fats and oils that we have. Now, so I want you to also think about this also carefully. When you are having jollof rice and you are having your chicken and you're having your plantain and you're having your stew, am I right in saying that first you fry your plantain, yeah? Then you will fry your stew in oil. Then you will fry you put your jollof rice in the fried stew, yeah? Then guess what? The stew itself is fried ready, yeah? And then we have, when you do all that, this is where our problem comes. We know about this. We've seen it many times, yeah? Look, healthy. It's not healthy. You can see the fat around the heart. Look at the arteries. Look at the, have a very important because guess why? We're frying that up to a high heat, and that what we're here to do is show you that all these things are linked. All these things are linked. Okay. Okay. So just moving on. Now I'm going to bring. I hope we have Jeremiah. Now remember we're talking about superfoods for super you. Superfoods for super you. You are super. You are super beyond your imagination inside. Yeah. But you need to have for a super person, you need to consume superfood. You cannot consume food that is not super and maintain your super status. So this is what's so Jeremiah, are you on the call? Let me just make sure.
Yes, I'm on the call, Mr.
Let me
Tony.
make sure. Good, good, good. Okay, Jeremiah, welcome to the show. Let's see if everyone can see you. Jeremiah is our resident Nigerian nutritionist. Yeah, he's a young man. You say, how can this young man teach me anything? You know how old I am. Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, let me tell you something. I say the same thing, but times have changed. Times have changed. IT, can you please spotlight the people speaking, please? Yeah. And if someone's in the office, please can you message Isaac to kind of like get this thing sorted? But Jeremiah, how are you? Great, great, great. Yeah. And then Jeremiah, I know you have a degree in nutrition, so you're really powerful in that area. But you're young, you're still learning. Yeah. But guess what? Jeremiah has the support of the international nutritionists that we have within our organization. So he has all that resources and he's going to share some information with you now. Jeremiah, I'm going to share the slide so that you can share with our uncles, our aunties, our moms, our brothers, our sisters, our adopted, our friends, our family. I'm going to share the slide in a minute, hopefully. Sorry, and then you'll get to hear that. So let's go for it. So Jeremiah,
Yeah.
you put together this. Now, we talk about the Health Restore program. Now, Sharon has already shared with us the Health Restore program, and a lot of people are unaware that what is this Health Restore program about? Yeah. Now, you've said exactly what it's about. I mean, Sharon's already said what it's about. But one of the things I find with the Health Restore program is a lot of people um, get up get upset with us because we say no meat, no dairy. Now, when we say no meat, no dairy, everybody, is we're not saying for life.
Yeah.
But if you want to do it for life, you can, because you are going to go to a higher level of wellness than even high level of wellness. Yeah. But let's say the body needs servicing. The body needs servicing. The body needs a break. So Jeremiah, if you're telling someone to take meat out of their food, where are they going to get the protein? Can you share with us what we have here, please? Jeremiah?
Okay. Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Tony. Good morning, all. So quickly, if we're telling someone to take away meat from their diet and they're looking for to get their protein, we also have good sources of protein out there, which many of us don't actually know. And one of the examples there is beans. Beans is a very, very good source of protein, and it's also rich in fiber. So when we say if you take meat out of your body, it's because of we know that there are other sources that contains those nutrients that the meat has that also present in this other good source of protein. So beans is one of them. It contains fiber and it also contains zinc, a good amount of zinc, which you can see in the meat we are taking out, but those zinc replacement can be seen also in beans and it helps boost your immune system. So what it does is like a fuel to your body. When you put a fuel in the car and it helps the car to function, that's what that zinc does to your body. And also helps you in wound healing. So this is a great example of a protein that you really need to take. And we also have the mushroom that help you fight
Wow.
against cancer.
So beans. I know that people have beans and beans in there. Do they do in moi moi? They have beans, don't they? Moi moi they have
Yes.
beans. They do beans in there, and then they have the beans food. So in the health restore program, we have already foods that are already in that program, recipes there for you to be able to put it together. You don't need to think about it. The thinking has already been done by the scientists, by the nutritionists, by the doctors. All you need to do is just do it, and everything you require is in there. But I'm sure Sharon's and Nick is going to talk more about that later. So you're going over to mushrooms now. Oh,
Yes, yes.
mushrooms.
Yeah. They help you fight against cancer and they
Mm,
contain good vitamin C. One of the things that
yeah,
when people begin to ask, I need to balance my diet. Okay, I take this, I take that. What should I add again? Mushroom is a
mm,
very, very good example for it's a good addition to your balanced diet. So very,
yeah.
very important and very, very helpful.
Yeah, 'cause you know what I find interesting? What I find interesting about these vegetables. I remember when I did the 30-day health restore, I actually was so scared that there was no meat in there because you know our mouths are used to chewing meat, and we there was tofu and there was mushroom, and you know what? Mushroom was my best friend when I was doing this program because it tastes like chicken when you season it like chicken. Did you hear what I said? It tastes like chicken when you season it like chicken. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen on this call. Don't deceive yourself that you put in the chicken that tastes good. Yeah? Try and cook your chicken, especially if you don't have salad mustard without any seasoning. You will know the real taste of chicken. Yeah. So that's what the mushroom was fantastic. So over to you, tiger nuts again.
Yes. The tiger nut is very, very good. It's also rich in fiber, contains calcium and a good amount of iron that helps you boost your immune system also and gives you
Yeah.
good amount of blood in
Rich
your
in
body.
fiber.
Yes.
And, and Jeremiah, one of the things I love about these replays, they don't just give you the protein, they give you a little bit more. They give you, like you say, some have zinc, some have fiber, and then some have the vitamins. Am I right? I think I'm
Yes,
right.
you're right.
I know I'm. I think I also know that meat doesn't have any vitamins, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, meat doesn't have any minerals. So
Doesn't
what
have
you're
any
doing is you're
vegetable.
replacing exactly, and you're replacing your protein from your meat with protein from the vegetables, but even more.
Yes,
Yeah. Wow.
yes,
Wow. All right, so we're going on to the next slide because you're going to show. So that's with the protein. So those of you that are worried about, oh, Tony says I'm not allowed to eat meat for 30 days, please give your body a break. Yeah. You know, some people end up with colon cancer because you know what? They're not getting enough fiber. The food is staying in the body too long. Yeah. Let's clear the body out. Let's detox the body from it. You know, we spend a lot of money on our cars. Some of you might have some nice cars. Some of you might have some nice motorcycles. Some of you might have some nice bicycles. You will still have to service it, but you don't wait for the bike to break down. You don't wait for the car to break down. You don't wait for your plane to break down. Any little things that you're hearing that's not right, you take it for service. Listen, our body has been crying out for servicing. 30 days in 1 year is a small amount of servicing that you deserve. And the bar is because of your body. Your house is because of your body. Your real estate is because of your body. So the most powerful thing you have, and the only thing you have to live in is your body. So I want to move on to the next slide. So moving on quickly. Oh, wow. You've gone to town with this one. Now, spinach, ugu leaves, all these green leaves. I think you want to say, just give us the essential the points first. Over to you.
Okay, the spinach and green leaf. So let me just give you the essential point about this green leaf. One of the things it does that it helps you, it protects you against cognitive decline. That
Okay,
means it helps.
could you do a favor? You are very scientific, but I want you just to read the points out because some people may not be able to see this clearly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. First, it is essential to a healthy diet. It's
Good.
considered as a powerhouse of nutrients. It also has
So,
high amount of glutathione, which helps minimize disease and inflammation. It's associated with cancer prevention. Greater consumption is linked to reduced risks of cancer and cardiovascular disease and a longer life. Dark leafy greens are an excellent source of folate, which helps your body produce mood-regulating happy hormones, such as
ooh,
dopamine.
happy. I want to be
Yeah.
happy. I take lots of greens, guys. I'm happy. I've got my hormones are happy hormones. Okay, over to you. Again, Karen?
Yeah, it helps you produce the mood.
Yeah.
So your chlorophyll helps swab out environmental toxins, that is the heavy
Wow.
metals, pesticides, and protect your liver also.
Wow, I like that. I like that. Some of us have metals in us, heavy metals in us. And this chlorophyll helps us sap it out. And this is in spinach, in ugu leaf, in kale, in wow. Okay, carry on. I'm very, very
Yeah,
excited
they are
about
a rich source of minerals. They are super antioxidants that support
fantastic.
cleansing of the digestive tract.
Wow. So we
Yeah.
have antioxidants. Most times we hear these things, we hear it usually in supplements. Yeah. And I'm not saying we shouldn't have them in supplements, but I'm just saying we don't realize that most of these supplements come from the vegetables. Am I right?
Yes.
Exactly. Okay. So that's spinach. Now, broccoli excites me. I can see some things in broccoli. Oh, did you want to say a few words about spinach? You started talking about spinach. You want to say a few more words about spinach or green leaves?
Okay. The spinach, yeah, it contains good amount of iron and fiber also. That's very, very important to note. There's good amount of fiber and also contain good amount of iron that helps in your growth, hair growth. And that's very, very important. You know, when we begin to age, we begin to lose hair. So you could actually find a good food that can help you fight against that, that maintains that hair growth cells in your body.
You mentioned about cognitive. You said something scientific.
Yeah, cognitive
before.
decline.
Yeah. So carry on with that part. Yeah.
Yeah, it helps you in memory loss. You know, as you begin to age, you begin to lose certain memory. You begin to lose conversation early. You cannot pick up conversation early when you begin to do things. You're being stressed out easily. So when you begin to age, these things begins to happen. So these help you fight against it. These green leafy vegetables help you fight against it.
So all our mamas, all our mummies and daddies, our grandpas, grandma, take some more green leaves. So you can remember the times when you were young. Okay, so over to you again. Broccoli.
Yeah,
broccoli.
the broccoli, good. They are high in protein. They contain rich source of varieties of biochemicals that are known to fight cancer and reduce cancer growth. The broccoli contains high level of both calcium, vitamin K, and C. One cup of broccoli has more vitamin than an orange. Also, it has more absorbed calcium than a cup of milk. So broccoli contains more protein per calorie than steak. Broccoli is a fiber find, not only it's a rich source.
Stop. Hello,
Yep.
hello. Stop. You said something just now. You know, this program, with this health restore program we have said eliminate. We're gonna stop for 30 days. We're gonna take out the meat and take out the dairy. Yeah, which means the cow milk, the goat's milk, and all that stuff, and the animal milk. And guess what? You said something just now which excites me. You said one cup of broccoli, yeah,
Yes.
has more vitamin
Calcium.
C
Yeah.
than an orange.
Yes.
And guess what? Has more absorbable calcium than a cup of milk. Wow. Wow. That's amazing. So guys, if you're worried about where you're going to get your calcium, for if you don't have dairy, then guess what? One of the places you're going to get it is from your broccoli. Okay, over to you again. Carry on.
Okay. So the broccoli is a fiber find. Not only it's a rich source, but half of its fiber is insoluble and half is soluble, helping you to meet needs for both types of fiber. So core of the broccoli contain an enzyme that helps you break down the rest of the broccoli. It contains high amounts of natural pepsin.
I want
Broccoli
us
sprout. Yeah.
I want us to just hang on 1 minute. Do you know what a lot of people do, Jeremiah?
Yeah.
They take that broccoli and you know the hard bit, which is the core, they throw
Yes.
it in the bin. They throw that a bin. Now, you're saying to me that that hard bit is there to help to break down the broccoli sprouts.
Yes.
Yeah. And also in that broccoli core, you're saying there's natural pepsin.
Yeah.
And we know what pepsin helps us. Pepsin is if you have digestive problems, you go to the chemist or the pharmacist and get Pepto-Bismol or one of these Gaviscon that have pepsin in. So now we have natural pepsin in the core. That's why we're having to go to the chemist. We're throwing it away.
Yeah.
Wow.
One of the things the pepsin does is that it helps you to break down protein in the body.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. So carry on. Yeah.
Yeah, so we move down to the cucumber.
Okay.
So it helps you hydrate your body. Like 95% of it contains water. So, and the skin is rich in chlorophyll. So what causes it to be green? So it's rich in chlorophyll, and that chlorophyll helps you to take out toxins from your
One
body.
minute. Let Jeremiah, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. The skin
Yeah,
that some people peel,
yeah,
the skin that has profane, and that helps us. Wow.
yes.
Guys, the skin. So what we need to do is those of you that are worried about skin being dirty, let's wash it well. Maybe with something like vinegar or something so that we can keep the skin so that we can get the best out of our cucumber. So over to you again, Jeremiah.
Yeah, so it causes collagen in your skin to tighten, firming up the
Mhm.
outer layer and reducing the visibility of the cells. And it is facial
Relax.
swelling.
Very good.
Facial swelling, yes. Very, very
Okay.
important.
Okay. Okay. So is there anything else you want to say on cucumber or anything
Yes,
else?
and lastly, the smell of the cucumber can help you feel relaxed also.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you. We want to relax on this show. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. Okay. So thanks you very much, Jeremiah.
thank you
But
very much.
Jeremiah, before you finish, you know, one of the things that we need to make clear is that in the Health Restore program, we also have what we call the best food clinics, which is we cook, our chefs cook the food and they get delivered. People get the food delivered. And the reason why is usually some people don't have a system that can retain the nutritional value. Am I right in terms of
Yes, yes, yes,
we can buy the right food,
yes,
we can have all the good intentions, but by the way we prepare that food, we can lose a lot of the benefits. Is that right?
yes, very, very correct. Very, very right.
Exactly. So, for example, we have things like some people have yam, which has some good stuff in, and what they're doing is peeling the yam, peeling the carrot, and they're losing 50% of the nutritional benefit. Yeah. And then they're adding it to water, they're losing more nutritional value. They're applying high heat to that water, loses more nutrition. They expose it to air and light, they lose more nutrition. So you've gone and ended up, on average, they lose up to 85% of the nutritional value just by the way they fare. Am I right?
Yeah, you're
That's
very,
right.
very right. Very right.
Okay. So what we're proposing is if you don't have a good uh, cookware that can retain the nutritional value, then we can help you because we have the best cookware in the Health Restore program in our office, and we can help the chefs can help you prepare the food in a way that you can maintain most of the nutritional value. I don't know if Sharon's on the call. If Sharon can hear us at all. Sharon, can you unmute yourself if you're there? Because I think this is why the Best Food Clinics is there. Sharon, are you there? Can you unmute yourself? Let me just see if she's there. This is the great thing about live. Live is live. Let's see. I don't have the power to. Okay, I think I do. I do have the power to unmute. But
You
maybe.
muted me.
Yeah, good. I muted you. I've unmuted you now.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I've listened to, I've been on for a while actually, so I've listened to a lot
Okay.
of things. So yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Okay. So we were just saying to that the chefs that you have on Best Food Clinics help us retain the nutritional value of the food by using a special type of cookware. Am I right?
Yes, you're right. Yes,
Yeah.
our cookware is very unique
Yeah.
and it allows us to get the maximum of nutrition and the benefits that you need so that you're eating a lot of vitamins and nutrients in the food
Okay.
from our Health Restore program.
So the two key components. We need the right food and we need to prepare it the right way to get the
Yes.
right results.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Exactly.
absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
correct.
Okay. So
Yeah.
thank you, Jeremiah. You heard Jeremiah. Jeremiah had some great. Do we have any questions, Sharon? Because I think I saw some chat.
I've checked. I've just sent a message out.
Okay.
Okay, there's a question.
Okay.
How can we get the cookware from Salad Master, and is there any discount?
Well, that's a fantastic question.
It's a beautiful
Yeah.
question.
And the answer is you're on this show. If you're on the Health Restore program, we can give you a discount. Yeah. But you need to talk to the person that invited you on the show. Yeah. And that's the key. But you have to be on the Health Restore program because on the Health Restore program, you get benefits. And I think Sharon is here to talk, and Nick are here to talk about the Health Restore a bit more. You get benefits, and one of the benefits is obviously you join the Health Restore program for 40,000 naira. There's a few things that you get for that, a lot of things you get for that. But one of the other things you get, which is not publicized as much, is you also get discount when you purchase Salad Master products. Yeah,
Yes.
so that's another key thing. Okay, so
Yeah.
I want to bring Nick here on because Nick here is we haven't heard from Nick here, and Nick here is our coordinator, Health Restore coordinator. So I've asked her to unmute. So Nick here, over to you. Nick here, are you there?
Okay, yes, I am.
Good.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, so we just want a report from you in terms of how the Health Restore program is going and what's happening. We've had a report from Sharon, and as a coordinator, Nick, by the way, yeah, is our champion. Yeah, guys, she may be small, but they say good things come in small packages. Yeah, that's what they say. Yeah, you understand? Like my wife is small. She's packaged well. Yeah. So Nick, just share with us how can we get on this Health Restore program, and what you do for it, and so on. So over to you.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Tony. I feel absolutely honored. Good things come in small sizes. Okay, if you say so. Thank you so much, sir. Good morning, Health Restore family, Health Restore team. I say team because we really are a team. It's not just about, us, myself, Madam Sharon, Mr. Tony, Jeremiah being the team, but as a whole, we are actually a team. And I just really want to commend everyone, honestly, for coming on the program today. I see you, Dr. Mrs. Idachaba, Mrs. Lanlehing, Pastor Peter, Mr. Adejo, and I think Mrs. Madika was on earlier. I'm so happy, so happy to see you all on the program today. Thank you for coming on the program. And, just to, to share a bit about what I do. I think most of you know, I'm that lady, literally, that takes you by the hand and, stays with you throughout the 30-day, your 30-day journey, alongside the rest of the team, obviously. But, I'm more, I do more of the one-on-one with you, just so that you know that, okay, we're there and you have our full support. And I think most of you would attest to the fact that, this has been happening, which I'm glad for. And of course, in the process of, interacting with you, we're able to track your progress. What we typically do then is, at the end of every week, we review how far you've come. So then we know how to, help you channel and, position for the, subsequent weeks, which again, we've been doing. Also, at the start of the program, we tell, or Madam Sharon and I usually, would give you a call and, talk to you about the necessary things that you need to sort of have checked or, put in place, to have the program, running smoothly and things, panning out the way you'd like to have it. Yeah. So as you can see on the screen, a few things here that we encourage you to do over the course of the 30 days, especially at the start of the program. We always encourage that everybody checks their weights. We know we all have health goals, and depending on what your health goals are, for those that are looking towards, lowering, the blood pressure, we ask you to check your blood pressure at the start of the program, and also to track, preferably daily, so that you can actually see when, your BP starts to drop, as you see improvements. And we've actually had a lot of positive feedbacks from, I'm not going to mention names, obviously, that's, we'll keep things anonymous and, confidential. That's also important to us, to keep it, keeping your information confidential. But we've actually had quite a handful of people on the program who started saying, okay, well, Nika, I want to check, keep my blood pressure in check, or Nika, it's too high. How do I go about this? And literally, there was actually one person in particular who had been in the program. She was on her third week. And she literally called me and said, Nikki, I'm so excited. And my BP started out like way high. The readings were way high up there. I went to see my GP. My GP confirmed that my BP had reduced by half. And not only, my BP readings had gone down. And not only that, the doctor actually ended up reducing her medications by half. I mean, how amazing is that? So we have.
Wow, Nikki, that's amazing. I mean, Nikki, I can see in your voice you're so excited. So I need to slow you down, because when your high blood pressure is high, you're fast. So I think one thing I say is, listen, congratulations to everybody on the Health Restore program for making that possible, for helping changing lives. Because remember one thing, we're not here. The 40,000. I wish I could do it for free, to be honest with you. Yeah, but the 40,000 is just there to help us improve what we're doing. Yeah, 40,000 should not be between you and your best self. Yeah, I hear a lot of people say, "Oh, 40,000." No, don't worry about the 40,000. Yeah, your body, when it's in good health, it can make that money back for you. Don't worry about that. Yeah, so high blood pressure coming down and staying stable, that's fantastic. Yeah. And Nikki, you have even somebody that's done even a video testimony for hypertension, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. So I don't know whether we can hear you, because you seem to be muted. But let's hope we can still hear you, because I thought we'd be talking. Yeah.
Okay.
So you have somebody with high blood pressure, that hypertension also, that had an issue, and yeah, fantastic. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Now, one of the things is, it's very simple, because a lot of people try and look for complicated things to solve simple things. Yeah, I mean, we've seen the diagrams of how you get cholesterol. Yeah, what we're doing in the Health Restore program is very simple. We're getting rid of the things that are causing the problem. Some of us have cholesterol problems, and we're eating meat that adds to our cholesterol. So that's the key thing. We need to understand the program is a scientific program. It's not a program that's come out of nowhere. It's a scientific program. It's been done by medical doctors, scientists, nutritionists, dietitians. So that's the key thing. So share some more things before we move on to the next slide, Nikki. Yeah. Okay, we've lost Nikki again. Okay, you remember what I always say? The beautiful thing about life is its life. Yeah, Nikki, over to you. Nikki, I think we're gonna have to Nikki,
Okay,
over to you.
I'm here. I'm here. I was trying to, I don't
Okay,
know.
go on.
Yeah,
Go on,
so I'm
can hear
hearing.
you. Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Yes, so where was I? So yes, you've got those testimonials and um moving on. So we ask you to, to check, basically to keep, keep an eye on your vitals, to check, blood pressure, check your blood sugar level, check your cholesterol, level at the start of the program. And again, periodically over the course duration of the entire program. Then also, obviously where you have questions, we're on WhatsApp together. So my number is known to everybody. And, please feel free to reach out, any questions at all. I'm at your beck and call, there to help, to smoothing the journey for you. And in addition, just a few more things.
Okay, go on.
Yeah. So like I said, we do a weekly check-in. Then Madam Sharon and I think we've had like 5 people that we've done a feedback session with. And this we do with everybody, anyone that has been into the program for about 2 weeks. We typically would book a session, one-to-one session with you, where we want to hear from you, just to hear you out, hear your, any feedbacks you have to share, so that we know how to better, position ourselves to, to help you, achieve your goals.
Okay.
And then obviously we have the weekly calls, which is, this is one of them. Yes, so
Nikki,
over to you, Mr.
Nikki, there's one thing. There's a weekly health check-in form. Can you explain that, please?
Okay. All right. Yeah. So we have what we call the weekly check-in, the form, right? The online form, the feedback
form. Yes, that's
form.
right. Yes. The
okay.
weekly health check-in form. Yeah.
Yes, please. Okay. So typically what we do, we can have you fill them out by yourself. It's an online form, a feedback form, curated specifically for our Health Restore customers, our Health Restore participants, but just to make it more interactive, to make it more, fun. I usually would book or schedule each participant for a one-to-one session with Madam Sharon and myself. And usually what we do then is to take you through the form. It's just about, I think, 15 questions. And we'll take you through one step by step. We basically want to know your start date when you started the program.
Okay.
We want to know your health goal at the start of the program. Then we want to know, how far you've gotten, and then just to get your general feedback.
Thank you, Nikki.
Yes, please.
Thank you. I mean, what that is we care about your progress. What it is, we care about your progress. We don't want, you see, one thing we don't want is we don't want your money. We want your progress. Yeah. And we want to monitor you. We want to make sure that you're getting the desired results. And you can fill it in, or you can have a consultation with Sharon and Nikki to be able to fill that form in. And Nikki, when they sign up for the program, what actually happens when they sign up and they pay for the program? What happens? Because they sign up, they pay their money, then what happens next? Please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Tony. Yes. So after payment has been made, typically would confirm payments, and then you get a call from me, just to confirm that we've received your payments. Then from then on, I would typically send you a welcome pack or starter kit. And in your starter kit, you have, as you can see here on the screen, everybody gets a username, a personal username and password, which gives you access to the 30-day meal plan. Yeah. So for everyone that wants to cook, this covers. Then you also get, the starter kit. You get a shopping list for the first week of the program, after which you get shopping list for the subsequent, you also get shopping list for the subsequent weeks. Then in addition to that, like I said earlier, with your username and password, you will have access to the meal plan. As you can see on the screen here, you have access to the meal plan. So you see the menu, your breakfast menu, your lunch menu, your dinner menu from day 1 right through to 30. In addition to that, you have your short videos for each menu, to give you cooking instructions on how to go about cooking the meals. And we made the videos, thanks to our IT, thanks to the IT team as well, who've giving you like the shortened version of the videos. Yeah, usually this should take about 30 minutes, but they've really done a good job in, just shortening them for you, so that under 3 minutes you're done. You know exactly what you need to do, how to go about the cooking. So, and that's how that works. Yes, so that's it essentially.
So thanks, Nikki. And then
Yes.
also, just to help them out, just to help everybody out, you need a strong blender. Yeah. So if you're not using if you're cooking the food yourself at home with the recipes, you need a strong blender. And the reason why, because you have some strong food there. You have look, it's superfood, isn't it? So that you need some superpower tools, yeah, to be able to make sure superfood comes. So you need some blender. One, because we don't want your blender to break. Yeah. So you need something like you can see like a NutriBullet is okay, but the Vitamix is the recommended one by us. Yeah. As people say, it's pricey, but they say good things aren't cheap and cheap things aren't good. Yeah. And then move on. You see that we have the grater. You can see the grater. You'll be grating some vegetables. Now you've seen the salad master machine grater. That's the powerful one. Yeah. So we're giving 30 of these machines away free for anybody that's interested. You can get a salad master machine free. And if you want to know more about how can you get that salad master machine free, then please contact the person that invited you on the show. Also, you can see that you need a pot. Now, some of you have different pots, but obviously you can use your pots. We're not telling you not to use your pots, but obviously for optimal performance and maximum nutrition, we recommend you get a small, even if it's just one Salad Master cookware, get one so that you can preserve more of the nutrition in the food, more of that good superpower in the food. Let's not let the superpower of the food leave the food before we consume it. And that's the idea. So, Sharon, are you on the call? Is there any questions on what we said so far, Sharon? Have we lost Sharon again? Nika, any questions? Okay. Any questions, Nika? No, you're muted. Let's unmute you. Let's see if we can unmute you. Nika. Let's see. The power of live.
Okay.
Yeah.
Live is life.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. All right. So in terms of questions from from the audience, we have
Yeah.
a few questions and I'm going to read them out. I think the first one Madam Sharon had read out,
Okay.
asking which you've addressed
Which one's that one?
about how can we get the cookware from Salad Master and is there any discount? So I think you've
Contact
answered.
the person that invited you on the show, and if you join the Health Restore program and become a member of the club, the family of Health Restore, then you will get a discount on Salad Master. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Next
So
question.
yes. Okay, this is actually more of a thank you note from one of our participants.
Oh, I love you. 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 Thank you.
Says here, thank you for the Health Restore program and for the constant awareness.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
by
you.
Pastor
Okay.
Peter.
Okay.
Yes,
Thank you.
sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Any more questions?
Yeah, okay. Another thank you. So it's saying here, same also from Pastor Peter. My wife and I started our 30-day Health Restore program yesterday. I'm not even missing eating meat or fish.
You are a true super you. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Any
Yes.
more questions? No?
That's all.
Good,
That's all
okay,
on
good,
the
good, good. Okay.
comment section.
Some of you that want to know how to get Salad Master, please, this is our smallest set, yeah, that we do, a personal set. Anybody that's on the Health Restore, by the way, if you buy a set and you're already on the Health Restore, then some of you say, how do you get the Salad Master? We will give you the Salad Master with this set, yeah? So just to let you know, okay? Sharon, are you there on the calls? We have those of you that have food delivered to you, this is the phone number. These are the chefs. Contact your person that invited you and see if you can. You can go to a website called bestfoodclinics.com. That's the bestfoodclinic.com. And you'll see all the prices for the different days, different meals, okay, on that. Okay. And obviously, this is the deal, 40,000. That's the bank account. Any of you that wants to put money in, you can put it in there. If you want to do it twice, you can do it twice. I'm only joking. Well, over to you. And the Salad Master machine, those of you that want the Salad Master machine for free, All you have to do is get 3 people to see a Salad Master nutrition home presentation, and then get 5 people to join this program, the Health Restore program, and that machine is yours for free. Those people that see the Salad Master nutrition home presentation don't need to buy Salad Master. They just need to see it in their home and enjoy the benefits and taste of the food, and everything's free. We do provide everything free. So that's that. So if you want to know more about that, remember our goal for April is to give 30 Salad Master machines away free. And guess what? We have already, and April has just started, we've already given 3 away, 3. So there's still 27 more left. So those of you that are excited, one of the things that we mentioned is that we need to keep the nutrition in the food, and we need to get the toxins out of the food. We don't want your cookware to cause problems with your food. So those of you that want to get your cookware tested to make sure that it doesn't have toxins in, please contact us. Now you can do it yourself, or we can send one of our representatives over to show you how to test it and to do it for you in front of your very own eyes. Okay, and really that's it with the PowerPoint. I think I'm going to go over to Sharon. I'd like to say thank everybody on the show. Sharon, do you want to say a few words? I know I've been clicking you, but life is life, as we say. Sharon's been live, but she hasn't been live. Sharon, over to you. I'm muting you, Sharon. Everybody wants to hear from Sharon.
Yes. Yeah, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, Sharon.
Okay. No, I've been on for the last 40 minutes actually, so I think there's been issue about the muting. So yes, it's been a pleasure actually being part of this live. Live is live, so I only missed the beginning, not the end. So I'd like to see you all attain your results for your health plans for this year, 2023. It's always interesting for you to go back into why you actually joined the Health Restore program. And, you know, I wanted to say that food processor machine is a wonderful machine. And we are giving away 30, but as Mr. Tony said, 3 have gone, 27 to go. So do you want to be part of the 27 who can achieve that? Have that food processor in your home if you don't have one. And all you need to do is recommend 3 families to a home presentation and recommend a few to our Health Restore program. So please do ask the person who invited you, who has put you onto the program, and have a great week. We're here to help you. Don't hesitate to contact us. Have a great week with your Health Restore program. Pastor Peter, I'm glad you're not missing meat or fish. And
well, I say
to hear that.
Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Nick here. Thank you, Jeremiah. Powerful information. And you know what? Next week, there'll be more powerful information for you. Jeremiah is just giving you the tip of the iceberg. The iceberg has not been given to you yet. Come on next week. Bring some people on the show next week. You know what they say? When you see something good, when you feel something good, when you taste something good, recommend it to someone so that they can enjoy what you're enjoying. So please recommend us to somebody. See if we can change more lives. We need your help to change more lives. We need your help to change more lives. So we'd love you to recommend someone to join the Health Restore program. So thank you very much. And as I say, bye. My Saturday.
We change life.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye. So should we unmute everyone to say bye-bye? Let me see if let me unmute everybody so that they can all say bye-bye. You can unmute yourself now and say bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you all.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you next week.
Bye. Thank you. See you next week. See you next week. You might not see me next week. You might not see me next week. Sharon's hankering. Bye.
Yes, happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter. Bye. 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 Yeah. No meat, no dairy, no meat, no no dairy, just good food, just powerful food.
Bye.
Okay then, bye-bye. You are superfood. Bye.